This is Emily Eddleman, and she's a senior majoring in communications at Auburn University, and she has an interesting story to tell us about Dr. Richardson. Go ahead, Emily.
Okay, thanks, Liz. Well, Dr. Richardson and I got to establish a relationship over the past year while he worked. As his last year as president, he did a lot more projects with students and student relations. And so through that, I was able to befriend him and acquire a job in the president's office in Samford Hall. Dr. Richardson was our last serving president, and his outgoing term ended this July 16th, 2007 was his last day in office. So about 2 weeks before he left, I've been working on helping him pack up his office and get everything out because he had been in there for 4 years. And he was telling me he was going to go up to the clock tower to say goodbye to Auburn, and he invited me to go with him. So about a week later, we went up to the top of the clock tower, and it was a really neat experience to get to have that already, special experience with the president of the university. Was something that just made it much more enjoyable and poignant time. So we climbed up all the stairs. It was really hot and musty and dusty, and we looked at the bell and got to see everything from the observation tower. And then we went up to the top, and they pulled the clock faces back. Usually they open up one, but because it was for Dr. Richardson, they opened up all four so we could walk around and see every point of campus. And it was really neat to experience that with him because he had a lot of construction projects going on, the new development down where the old Caroline Drawn Village is, and his research park, among many other things like where the new Coliseum would be. And it was neat to be able to see the construction that he put in and his legacy. So we had a little teary-eyed moment for a bit as he said goodbye to Auburn, and then we picked a clock face to sign, and it's a tradition, that anytime anyone goes up there, they sign the back of the clock faces. And so we signed the face that faces College Street so that when we drive by, we could look up and just know that our signatures are up there together. So we signed the frame, actually, the square frame that holds the clock face in, because as you know, they take the faces out every about probably 100 or so years. We have the originals still in the office, and we wanted our names to still be there when they replaced the clock faces with new ones, so we signed the structure, actually. And we just wrote our names and dated it, said War Eagle, and he put his term of presidency, and we had a little longer, and then we went down to the bottom.
Well, that sounds amazing. Thank you so much, Emily. War Eagle.
War Eagle.